Oh. There we go. Oh my god. Hello! I don't know when it cut out. I don't know what happened. Go man. Go man. I genuinely do not know what happened, because it's not as if, like, say my box reset itself or anything like that. Everything was like connected and fine. But whenever like anything that tried to connect to it was like down. I guess there was just some weird hiccup. It was being very smelly. But something strange though, even after my phone went on the data, for some reason it wasn't connecting or like sending messages or connecting to Twitch for like to get to the chat, which is very strange. But Discord was fine on my phone with the data. I'm not sure what that was. It's all very strange, very weird. I can't really explain it. Sunspot. I have no idea what that means or what that is. But I guess we could just get back to it. I'm guessing you guys missed the whole conversation with the little dude with the Volus. Oh shit, there's a little tip there. But they are vulnerable to biotic and melee attacks. Cause I talked to the little dude. It's like a flare of gas that explodes in the sun and can occasionally interrupt satellite or internet or television. Huh! I did not know that. Maybe. It was a weird random hiccup. So maybe. Blame the marmalade guy, you idiot. You know what? Yeah. But since you guys basically missed the resolution because I don't know when that happened, I think I could still scan the keepers. Yeah, I still get to scan the keepers, but I already got the two guys to work together again. So it's all good, it's all chill. Very fun, very funky, fresh. Very fun, funky, and fresh. Alright, where the fuck do I go? I can't do anything. I think I just gotta go. Oh wait, these are assignments. Speak to the ambassador. Okay, I gotta go to the docking bay now, because there's nothing really else I can do around here. You kind of like those two? Hell yeah. I think I was starting to talk about how it's kind of fucked up how he wanted me, like he was sus and expecting this other dude to kill him, like the Solarian, and he was like, you know what, I'm pretty sussy of this baka, so kill him. I have like nothing to base my feeling on it, but go kill him for me, please, before he potentially maybe kinda kills me. And then you find out bro didn't give a fig. He was like, I just don't want my shit stolen. Is this the right way? Which one's the right one? Ah, this one. Oosh. Drink plain water as punishment for the sussy baka.
Coming up in a report later today,
Plain water could not be me. Could never be me.
a full-blown crime syndicate.
I will happily sip on some tea though. Ooh, there's a keeper up there. Hold on, boys. Uno momento. Kaden, shut up. I gotta scan the bug. Kaden, what the fuck were you doing? Alright, boys, what's up? Hell yeah, leaf water.
I've got big news for you.
Leaf sugar water.
Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
Oh shit.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre.
Bro, you had it for like
Treat her well, Commander.
5 minutes.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Yeah, exactly. Can never forget the sugar.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story.
You keep saying that!
For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me.
Oh.
I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
You can count on me.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
Is that it?
Anything else?
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We
Gotcha.
have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Not like it matters where I start. Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now.
Udina needs to shave his head so bad. His
Your
hairline is
actions still
scaring her
reflect on
potential
humanity of
alien
the crew. You make a mess
hairlines.
and I get stuck cleaning it up.
Just coming for his goddamn throat. Oh my god. I'll be careful.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Alright. Anderson, you good?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Sarah.
Will you tell
20
me?
years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like
Goyle.
Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Wow.
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I failed. Saren made sure of that. Done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
Something went wrong.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery
Oh
core.
shit.
Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
Oh shit.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire.
Holy shit.
Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived.
Oh fuck.
There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. It Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500.
Holy
Most
fuck!
civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished, and I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
You got blamed?
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
It wasn't your fault.
Don't blame yourself,
It's
Captain.
corrupt as fuck.
I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
That's not fair.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
There's no way you could have.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so,
The only thing I care about is
you're right,
stopping.
Commander. It's no good living in the past.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright. Time to go into my ship. Hell yeah.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination
Oh, fuck.
in progress.
Funky.
Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
I'm ready.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
I need to be honest with them.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
Humanity must do its part.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others.
Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Eden Prime was just the start.
This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse.
But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space.
He will be ready for us.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too.
Everyone's counting on us.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
I won't let him down.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
Delicious. Delicious. I gotta figure out how to... I believe I downloaded a mod that would allow me to change my casual outfit. I need to figure out how
Something you need?
to do that. The Krogan, the Quarian, and the Turian standing in your ship like hi. Honestly, they're like, oh
How's the
wow,
Normandy performing?
this speech is very
Everything they
much
said she'd be?
human-centric.
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Ha.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you?
What?
Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You
What?
want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
Are you contagious?
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know?
Oh.
Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolich syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack. It's very dramatic.
Oh.
But I've learned to manage my condition.
I know.
Put the Norman
Pop
on
off,
my
son.
hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
The sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
Oh my god.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it.
Damn.
I got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
One guess who was smiling.
I need to know more about this Vrolich syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Don't gotta say it like that.
It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
Damn.
I have
Bye.
to go.
All right, see ya.
Alright, see you. He is such a fucking shithead. Nav manual 141? Okay. Hi, Presley.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
They're on our side.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Hey. Never turn away help.
Some people think asking for help
He is a
sign of
five-head.
weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways
More like
of
an
thinking.
8-head.
But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll see, sir. What's in here? Oh, this is the con room. Com room. It's so funky looking. There's so many chairs. Come on, hurry up. Presley, yeah, that's Presley. We spoke to him a bit before. You do recognize his name. You're just finally properly meeting him. Hi, Jacqueline.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Why is there a question about Caden?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Tends to keep to himself.
We already heard that.
Maybe because of the
I
headaches.
should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
We've already heard that. I don't need to ask about his O2 implant. Hello, Caden. What's up? Sweaty.
Anything you need, Commander?
Goodbye. Personal input?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
Okay.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
A smooch. Damn, Chai. You trying to fucking rush? Personal manual? That's a shitty bed. What the fuck? I hope that's not where I'm supposed to sleep. Let's see. Elevator going down. Oh yeah, I didn't see Ashley. She must be down. Ah. Hello, friends. Hi, Rex.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard.
Hell yeah.
What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story.
Oh, come on.
Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Come on.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It isn't?
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth?
Oh.
And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I see your point. Clearly Shepard didn't know anything about that.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I won't.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago.
Oh.
The Genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the Genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details.
Oh.
They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the Genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Damn.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Shepard. Yo, Ash.
Commander?
How we doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, ma'am. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
Damn.
The Geth are perfect ambushers.
Hmm.
They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
They have flashlight heads, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Damn you.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Ma'am. Ooh. Hi, Garrus.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
You knew?
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At C-Sec, you're buried.
I know they had flashlights.
Bureaucrats are always on your back.
It's not that bad.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But C-Sec wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
That was your reason?
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. C-Sec's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
Oh, it's a tough decision.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside C-Sec. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
No.
And without C-Sec headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
Well, it does depend.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Shaking my head. Shaking my head, Garrus!
Hey,
Be
Commander.
careful!
Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Alright.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Let's see, I do appreciate that all of the cheap stuff is at the bottom. Never mind. None of the cheap stuff is at the bottom. Damn it all. What's this? Just a rifle? That's all I can afford? Damn it. Bastards, all of you. Come on. I think Tali's back here? Yeah. Ooh, hello. Engineer Adams. Hello.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian Tali? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
Is she bothering you?
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
She's useful.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Yeah, bye.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Ooh. We love some good experience points. Tali! Hello.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
Yeah, this ship is special.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
Oh, you into ships?
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian.
Damn.
The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But
hell yeah, we stand Tali.
We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
Holy shit, that's 300 years ago.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food, mine and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Wow.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong.
There's really not a lot of you.
Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
Oh shit.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
You're democratic?
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency.
Oh.
To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts.
Oh shit.
It's a safeguard that served us well. In
What the fuck?
3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Jesus.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Tell me.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
Isn't that illegal?
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
The neural network?
So the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
Like a hive mind.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
Honestly, hive mind power.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
Why?
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
They defended themselves.
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Damn, serves you right. I mean, they kind of defended themselves.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place. But we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them.
Squinting!
If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
Yeah, they shouldn't have been messing so close with AI. Yeah, they shouldn't have been messing with AI. And then as soon as it started getting so close to sentience, they're like, ah, shit, fam, we gotta fucking do a U-turn, remove all of them. And since they're already so close to being sentient, or basically sentient at that point, what do you think they're gonna do? It's like they realize that you're killing them, essentially. Deactivating them is like death to them. Bruh. They really went oop and tried to sweep it under the rug. Honestly, be nice to your robo-besties. Exactly. And like, bruh, they kind of just stayed in the Veil until recently, because clearly there's something else going on. There's something funky going on with Saren and the Reaper. Like,
they didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians.
That's very simple thinking, Tali.
That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
Okay.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
Damn.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast
The sound quality isn't bad for the voices, but I guess
we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla.
a lot better than next game. Yeah.
To help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the
Oh my
time
god.
we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for
Tali, you
all.
talk so much.
If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
Yeah, the sound quality is very interesting in this game. I think it's always been kind of like this, where it's like, I don't know, I can't really describe the quality of the audio in this game. It's very almost artificial isn't the right word. It's a little too crisp and clean.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
It definitely sounds like old.
I should go.
See you later.
I don't know if everyone was just recording audio from like different locations or if it was just mics. But in the later games, yeah, definitely it all is a lot better. Other than the music, of course. The music is at its peak in the first game, honestly. Let's see. Alright. Let's see. It's Presley. Let's open this galaxy map. Oof. Zoom out. How the fuck? How do I leave? Oh, escape. Escape. Whew, it's a little loud. Alright. So there is side quest. I don't think there's anything major in them, but okay, we can decide on where we're going to go next. For next stream, we'll probably start off with trying to do with some of the side missions. I don't know about this one, but we could figure out where we are going to go. We have 3 options. There's Pharos, which is something with the Geth. There's Novaria, which is heading to Novaria for, I guess, Geth again. And then going to find Liara, who is obviously our 3rd companion. So do we get our companion, or do we go after these locations? What do you guys think? It's hard to say. Maybe Liara? Liara? Yeah, I'm thinking Liara too. Probably best to gather the whole squad. Finally. Especially since we basically have everyone already. Just as the first act ends, basically. Alright, we'll set a course for Liara after the 2 side missions in the next game. Alright, so we can save here. Ooh. Alrighty. Kill. Alright, so we can head off here since it's been 5 hours. Holy shit. Give or take, since we did have that one hiccup, that's probably lost us a few minutes, but it's been... We hit that 5-hour mark, so it is time for us to end. It's interesting how quickly... Yeah, you definitely build up your team the fastest in the first game. It's not bad. It's very different. But this was a very, very fun little adventure. It's a great start. We basically got the first act done already in the first stream. Honestly, I'm pretty sure Mass Effect 1 is a pretty short game, technically. Thank you for the stream, welcome back. Thank you! And you're very welcome. I appreciate everyone that's here. Hard to say, I'm kind of going by the flow still, not really thinking of setting down a schedule for right now. I know I wanted to, but that was back when I was only going to be gone for like 2 weeks. But for anyone potentially that is new here, lurking in the background, I do have a Discord server if anyone would like to join. I do post whenever I am going to go live there and such. I do also have a Twitter if you would like to follow me there. And I have an archive channel, which is almost up to date because I forgot to have all of the streams uploaded. But everything from my Dragon Age Origins stream will be there, and I will upload this one eventually. But, alrighty. Why is it always the outro that I kind of just forget every time I take like several days off? And it's been over a month. This is terrible. Let's say... I don't know why I'm blanking on my ending. But thank you all so much for coming. I really appreciate it. And I hope you all have a wonderful, amazing rest of your night, day, morning, whatever time it is for you. And I will see you guys all next time. Okay. Bye-bye.